Welcome to English 111 at Beaufort County Community College. My name is Mark Richardson, and I'm going to be your teacher. Worse luck for you, right? I don't know what your previous English classes were like, but this one's likely to be pretty different. We're going to be different in three major ways. The first thing that's different is that what we read and write about is different. You're probably used to reading and writing about creative literature, Shakespeare, Romeo and Juliet, stuff like that. We're not going to do that. We're going to read and write about subjects of interest to you rather than subjects of interest to me. So, for example, you might write about agriculture, or you might write about forestry, or you might write about business, or sports, or medicine, or animal husbandry, or skateboarding, or anything under the sun that you're particularly interested in. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Richardson, I can't write about those kinds of things because this is an academic writing course, a college academic writing course, and colleges and academics don't write about skateboarding, for example, or baseball, or whatever I'm interested in. But the fact is we do. We write about everything. You've been exposed to a teensy-tiny fraction of the kinds of things that people in academics actually read and write about. We read and write about everything. I can show you articles about baseball that you wouldn't begin to understand because they're written at such a high academic level. Same thing with forestry, same thing with skateboarding, same thing with equestrian events. Whatever subject you might be interested in, there's an academic writing for it. And we're going to be introducing you to that this semester. The second difference is that classes are different. You're probably used to reading something and coming to class and talking about it. We're not going to do that. We are going to read some things. They'll mostly be things that you choose for yourself to read because they're about the subjects you're interested in. And of course, we're not going to be coming to class because we're meeting online. Instead, what you'll be doing is you'll be reading about things you're interested in and writing things in response to those readings in a way that I direct you to do. So I'll be speaking to you like this occasionally, but not all the time. Mostly, I'll be asking you to read short sets of instructions and then asking you to try those things yourself. So this is a hands-on kind of class, not a discussion class, not a book reading class, but a workshop in effective academic writing in a discipline that you're interested in. So that's the second difference. Classes are different. What we read and write about is different. The third difference is grading. You're probably used to writing papers that get a grade, and then you move on to writing another paper that gets a grade, and then all the grades are averaged together at the end of the semester. We're not going to do that either. Instead, you're going to write 3 to 4 papers. When I say 3 to 4, I mean 3 papers that are seriously drafted and revised with a lot of effort, and a 4th paper that grows over the course of the semester out of the other work that we do. Of those 4 papers, I'm going to ask you to turn in 2 at the end of the semester for which you will get a major grade in the course, a 60% grade. What this means is that you have the entire semester to work on and revise these 2 papers to get them in as good a shape as possible as you can with feedback from me and from each other before you submit them for an actual grade. Now, you'll get feedback grades. I'll tell you if the paper is an A, a B, a C, or whatever. I'll let you know. But those grades won't count until the very end of the semester when you have to turn them in what's called your portfolio. It's called portfolio assessment. So that's the third way that we're different. We're different in terms of what we read and write about. We're different in terms of the way our classes operate. We're different in terms of the way we grade. You might be wondering how different this online class is from the classes that I teach face-to-face. And the answer is not very. As you can see, you're going to be seeing me a little bit from time to time in these little videos that I make. So you'll see me. You can come in and talk to me anytime you want. You can text me. That information will be in Blackboard. You can phone me. You can email me. Or you can come see me at the campus of Beaufort County Community College if you happen to be on campus at any time. I'll let you know more about where I'm going to be and when I'm going to be there in the future. Right now, it's a little bit early to worry about face-to-face meetings. Point is, you'll be able to see me if you need to ask questions and to talk about things. So, a short little video just introducing you to the basic ways this class is going to be a little bit different from the English classes you've had before. Let me welcome you once again to class. The last thing I want to leave you with is a procedure for how this is going to work. Just to keep it simple, be sure you check Blackboard at least 2 to 3 times a week. I'll be putting up new assignments from time to time. I'll be adding information from time to time. Just keep checking in Blackboard to make sure you know what's going on in the course. Because we're meeting like this online rather than face-to-face, there are no set deadlines on a day-to-day basis for assignments. You'll have anywhere from 2 to 5 days or 7 days in which to turn in an assignment. There will be deadlines, but they won't be as regular as they are in face-to-face classes. So you should have plenty of time to do the work, and as long as you don't get behind and don't ignore the class for 4 weeks or 5 weeks and then suddenly try to catch up, that's not going to work. As long as you access the course 2 or 3 times a week and make sure you know what's going on, you'll find that the course is not difficult, that you'll be reading and writing about stuff you're interested in, and because your papers won't really be graded till the end of the semester, and because you will have had a lot of time to work on them by then, you should be able to get an A or B in this class without killing yourself. So that's the good news. The bad news is you don't want to get behind and you don't want to miss a lot. If you do, it can be difficult even to pass. So to get started, please read the information in the first module in Blackboard and write and submit the paragraph that we're going to start with on your interests. And I look forward to meeting you and hearing from you soon. Have fun. Bye-bye.